Welcome to your daily dose of dope dictionary, where we connect the English language and the power of the tongue. I'm the teacher, Mr. Pendergrass, and through the power of my dope dictionary, I will lead you to rise above spiritual warfare and connect the power of the tongue. Remember to like, share, and smash the subscribe button. Thank you in advance for subscribing. And remember that melanated money matters. So go to risetheculture.shopify.com to get your melanated money matters merch. And remember that there is no wealth without health. So get your dietary supplements from risecorehealth.shopline.live. Let's get it together. Let's get it all together. Today's daily dose of dope dictionary word is hypocrisy. What up, teach? It's your boy. You know I got you on the hypocrisy. I got you on that now. What up, Joe Public? Why don't you go ahead and tell America what hypocrisy means? Yeah, teach, you know I got you on that now, hypocrisy, because you know what I'm saying. Everybody already know. They know Joe. Joe don't play with that saga now. He don't do that saga. Okay, so what's the definition? Yeah, you already know, man. I ain't even gonna snap, man. I don't even flex, baby, if it ain't crispy, baby. You feel me now? But you know what I'm saying? Right now, back in the day now, it was different, you know what I'm saying? Because people, you put a home speaker and everything out their house, put them in the back of their trunk and everything, and it'd be rattling, man. It'd be all distortion and coming down the block, shaking and everything. But now, baby, different day and age, 2023, baby, you know what I'm saying? We got Alexis, we got Sirius, we got the Bluetooth, and everything like that there. But you know what I'm saying? So, every time I play my hip hop, baby, I like my hip hop crispy. Hip hop crispy. No. Oxford describes hypocrisy as the practice of claiming moral or standards of belief to which one own's behavior does not conform. All right, America, time to look in the mirror. Are we hypocritical when it comes to Black Lives Matter protest about police killing Black people, but quiet when Blacks are killing Blacks on the streets? Are we hypocritical when it comes to our treatment of Justin Jones and Justin Pearson, who protested at the state legislature about gun violence, which everybody wants to stop, but they were expelled from state legislature, and one of the partners who protested with them, who just happened to be a white female, was not? And are we hypocritical? This mainly goes out to Black Twitter, who clowned Justin Pearson for the way he delivered his speech, clowned Justin Pearson, and trolled Justin Pearson for how he was a clean-cut Black guy on a white PWI campus, and said he went to the Carlton Banks School. I mean, there are only a few things that Americans can agree on. For the most part, we can agree on we don't want more mass shootings. But when someone comes to stand up to try to stop the mass shootings, we ridicule them, expel them, troll them, and treat them like they don't have anything to say. National media is just as hypocritical as the rest of us are. Take the most recent shooting, well, depends on when you see this, that happened where the shooter was Connor Sturgeon, right? Connor Sturgeon was described by CNN.com as an extremely intelligent person. But back when Frank Robert Jones shot at 16 people, well, you know something was wrong with Frank Robert Jones with 3 first names. Black man with 3 first names, that's a problem. But when he did that, the New York Amsterdam News described him as terrorizing those patrons of the train. Let's take the hypocrisy of how people talk about January 6th and the storming of the state capitol. We all know that that was not just a protest, that was a revolt against the country. But there are those who will say that those were peaceful protesters where they looked at Black Lives Matter protesters and called them animals. American hypocrisy knows no bounds. Do you know that the United States has military occupations in over 150 countries around the world. Could you imagine China, Iran, Iraq having a military occupation in America? This is all part of American hypocrisy. We claim to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, but what about our transparency? I mean, maybe in the past tense, we could have some transparency because you have declassification of information. But even then, you learn things that are terrible, like the fact that the federal government and the FBI and the CIA had a lot to do with the assassinations of Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. According to freedomhouse.org and a research that they've done about transparency in this country, our score has gone from 3 to 2 on the from a 1 to 4 basis. Why? Because it's been actual politically motivated disinformation given to the public, especially about the V19. America? America is a lie. The media makes it seem like America is a great country. Do you know what America wants? Power, power, and more power. They just want power. It's a Christian country? Why don't you do what's in the Bible? Huh? Huh? Do you know what they are? They're all about power. They want to do whatever can make them more. It capitalists the country. Huh? So, they help those who can help me. I feel you, my African king, but as Americans, we have to figure out who do we want to be and how do we get there. I say we start with things that we can agree upon. Most Americans believe that teachers should be paid more. We should have some kind of rent control, and Mitch McConnell's an asshole. But how do we utilize those shared ideas to utilize our shared consciousness? How do we create that shared consciousness when we're divided by red and blue, black and white, young and old, gay and straight? The key is to stay present. Present in prayer. Present in picking up the broken pieces of our past to rebuild our future. Present in pushing past all the distractions to get to what's really important. If we are a nation for the people, by the people, it's about time for the people to take ownership of this country instead of expecting some government official to do all of the work without constant pressure by us, the people. Just because this country has made mistakes in the past doesn't mean we can't make corrections moving forward. I hope we can all acknowledge our mistakes. One of my biggest mistakes was through the power of my tongue. Daily Dose of Dope Dictionary exists so that we can strengthen our understanding of the English language and strengthen our understanding of the power of the tongue. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and choose your words wisely.